Me?
I pushed it already.
Oh, okay.
We're live.
Are you gonna play the
We're
the
live.
song?
Yes. What song? We live.
That she was just saying she was gonna play.
Okay, get your stuff from under there and
hit the intro song.
No, I thought we were supposed to talk a little bit and then we hit the intro.
Oh,
ain't that what we said?
We have to have time to share. Mm-hmm. We're live.
We need time to share. We're live.
Do they hear you?
Are you gonna play a little song while we wait?
No. Remember how we said we was gonna do it last time? We got to do it right this time.
Okay. Let me share.
Because don't nobody know we here.
Nobody knows we're here.
Okay, get your stuff.
How they don't know y'all here?
They should.
Yeah,
they should because it's Wednesday. That's because I didn't say it yet.
Yeah, I'm too excited. Worry about.
Hey, yes we do. See that right there.
There they go. They tuning in.
Hi.
Hey y'all.
You already shared it.
Hey, I already shared it.
Amber said Marlon looks like he's being forced. he's being held against his will.
He's being held against his will. Okay, y'all, you shared it.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, she's sharing it. You guys, we ready to talk, and we got two special people here that got something to say.
They have things to say.
So, DJ, hit that song.
All right. It's showtime.
Drop that. It's showtime.
I'm proud.
We in here.
We in here. We got people in here with us.
Tonight is exciting.
Get them on first and foremost.
First and foremost, before we get the show started, I want to, you know what I mean, give a major shout out to my Aunt Joyce and my Aunt
Jean.
My Aunt Jean, you know, rest in peace. You know, we both lost them last week, so you know, hey,
condolences.
We love y'all, man.
We love y'all. Hi, Carla. Hi, Amber.
Hi, everybody.
Amber Lynn.
Look who we got. Look who we got on the screen, y'all.
Who's in here with us?
We brought the husbands in today for this conversation.
Right.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
This should be exciting. Do you need to introduce your husband?
Introducing the best and the best. No, I'm just Deontay. This is Deontay.
How y'all doing?
And this is Marlon.
Good evening.
I call him Kenny. And everybody else from the hood call him Kenny too.
Yeah.
We call him the hood. We call him Kenny. And these are our husbands. And we had to bring them in on this topic because they know what men want, right? We can kind of act like we know. I guess we can talk about, okay, so
what?
Go
ahead.
No, I'm just saying, because I know what I thought a man
I was getting
wanted.
ready to say, what did you think men want? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think men want a woman who is independent, strong, good looking, hardworking, nurturing, what else? Nurturing, what's
cook? I thought they
can cook. Somebody who can cook, somebody who is peaceful, and just overall helpful,
wholesome. They want a lady in the street, but
a freak, a nasty freak in the bed that does tricks and things. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought they
want.
And
someone who's submissive. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Look, that's what they say. They want submission and booty back.
Submissive? Honestly,
it's not your turn. You can say it ain't your turn.
No, it ain't my turn.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, these are the things that we think that
I think men look for big butts.
Yeah.
Not every. Not. Okay,
It's
sure,
not
go
your
ahead.
turn. It's not your turn. No, you right. No, you
Go ahead.
right. You right, Ken. Somebody
How
who's
y'all
think
shapely.
we're gonna let you tell your we gonna let
That's
you
cool.
speak your piece.
Yeah.
But we're saying what we think men want.
Yeah.
They be
Okay.
looking at
All
butt.
right. All right.
A big
Y'all
old
looking at
juicy one
butt.
too.
They like
A
the
juicy
kind that
butt.
swing. Okay.
Swing.
They waiting for a sundress season. Me and kid can't put on the sundress.
And they be out there and the cheeks go like this. Mine ain't. Mine don't
They
move.
waiting for that.
I tell Ken,
Kids might move more than mine.
I tell Ken, I like the one that swing and then clap right when they meet in the middle. Them the ones right there.
Them kind. So a nice
Yes, sir.
juicy thick
Yes,
one.
sir.
And what else? What other kind? So we got attractive and wholesome. We got wholesome / nasty because you got to be
Yep,
nasty.
wholesome
Too.
/
It's
nasty.
all those things. It was
That's what
for
we
me.
thought.
I was thinking like in order for me to get maybe like a husband, I have to be ready. Like I have to be able to stand on my own. I have to be able before I am a catch.
Mhm,
You know what I'm saying? Because
mhm.
you want to be a catch.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, all of those things. I thought all of those things. Are we right?
Yeah.
Is that what
I
you
thought
want?
this-
I'm curious
I
what
thought the
Candace
same
thinks.
thing. No, I thought the very same thing. I thought you had to be real cute, good body, in good shape, shapely and stuff. A good cook. I thought like, okay, you need to be able to cook. You definitely need to be able to clean, keep a house. I'm not really sure what men feel as far as, bills and stuff, if they care for it to be 50-50 or whatever like that. But definitely somebody who, will raise their children right, like that wholesome part of it. They think like, can she raise a kid or blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Borderline a church girl is what I'm thinking, somebody like that. And yeah.
Are we
That's
right?
kinda-
Is this it?
Are
Are
we
we
right?
naming all the right things?
I'm gonna let Deontay
Because that's
go.
like what we named was like
Okay,
the
we gonna let
perfect
Deontay go
package.
first.
That's
All
like the
right,
perfect girl.
Submissive thing, I don't believe like men from our part of the world we believe in a submissive woman. We don't want that. We want somebody who gonna get out there, you know what I mean? Hey, if we wrong, they gonna let us know, they gonna hold us accountable, you know what I mean? Like a submissive woman, that's cool, I guess. If you watching that on TV, you know what I mean? People may be looking at it like, oh, I want something like that, but nah, we want the ones who gonna hold it down and who gonna let us know. Hey,
Gonna
boy,
put you in your
better
place. Putting you in your place is a turn on.
Yeah, putting you in your
What
place,
say
getting
you,
your act
Kenny?
together.
I want someone who has. I think I disagree. As far as I'm concerned, I do want someone who is who correct me when I'm wrong. I don't want anybody in my face. But I definitely
of course not.
Yeah, not in your face.
Yeah, but I definitely want someone who's gonna let me know, hey, this isn't right. The way you're handling this is wrong or whatever, or someone to give me a different perspective than I would come with initially. I don't want a woman to get in my face like a man, because I don't want to be with a man. I want to be with a woman. So for me, I do want femininity. And so
can we go back
That's
to the word submissive though? What do we
Yeah, 'cause-
mean? Like, what does it mean to be
Yeah.
submissive? Because I think a lot of people get that word kind of turned around. What is submission? Submission isn't, I tell you what to do and you do it, period. That's just how I go in my house. I don't think
That's
submission
control.
is that. That's
Yeah,
control.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, when they hear the word submission, that's what they automatically think. Like, I ain't gonna let no man tell me what to do.
Yeah.
But I don't think submission is that.
so what do you think it means?
I think submission is, let me see. I don't know how to explain it.
For me, what can I say?
Yeah, go.
I think submission is more like understanding roles and stuff.
Okay.
And for me, submitting to him being the head of our home and not speaking down to him like he's a child sort of thing, for me, it's being, respecting him as the man, the provider, and the male figure. I feel like I can sit back and just be a feminine woman, with my glasses on and my cute makeup and be real cute and just, be real cute and be a woman and let him take the lead. You know what I mean? And but still knowing that I'm his equal, I'm his partner, and for me, it doesn't mean I'm less than in the relationship.
Yeah.
For me, it means knowing my role, being secure in the feminine woman, the feminine energy that I possess, and I'm secure enough in it to lay back and let you be that man, let you be that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with
that for me is
that's
submission.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've submitted.
Yeah.
I've submitted, and I'm okay with that.
That's what it is for me.
But some men aren't worthy of submission. So I can say that because they are not in their role, or they are not fulfilling the role that a man should fulfill. Therefore, I can't be submissive to you because you're not playing your part.
You're not playing your part.
So you have to be worthy.
So what do y'all feel submission is?
Submission. So prime example. All right, you've been outside cutting the grass, doing all that. You done had a long day. You down in the men's den or whatever, chilling, and the wife just bring you some lemonade. Like, you don't gotta ask you. Like, I know you've been out there working. That's what I think submission is. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's only because she cares and she saw that. But that's the work
also,
that you did.
But that's also how I view submission. Like, man, I don't gotta say nothing. She already know what's up. That's what's up. That's being treated like a king. That's being submissive. You get what I'm saying?
So,
honoring your husband.
So I was honoring the husband as a head of the home. Yeah. So I think for me, I think when I think of submission, I think of your wife has faith that you are going to move in the direction that is in the best interest of the household. So it's not a matter of, because I think a lot of times when someone doesn't feel comfortable with submitting to their husband, it's because they don't trust him. And that's something that has to do with the man actually being a man. And a real man a woman won't have a problem with trusting her husband, because she knows that he's going to grind it out because he's a real man. He's going to do what needs to be done to make sure that the entire household is taken care of. So she's willing to go wherever he goes because she knows where his best interest is.
Good. So we got submission. We got that. We got that.
Submission. If the man loves his wife, then I have no issues with letting him lead.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Say God took the rib from Adam's side, not his head or his feet. Submission means you walk side by side, but your husband is the head of the household.
Yep. All right. We on the same page.
Can I speak on that? Yeah, we are the head of the household. We the providers, we the protectors. But the women, y'all don't know how much power y'all hold. Y'all the queens. Y'all really the goddesses that we should uphold. You know. That's on another subject.
But I'm gonna go there. In the power, the issue comes with the fact that the power of a woman is enticing. You know what I mean? And so the problem is a woman is a very powerful being. And the problem is you have men who aren't equipped to handle the power, because the bottom line is a man is not supposed to allow the power that a woman exudes take him off of his purpose. So you need a strong enough man to be able to stay rooted and be able to deal with the power that she exudes without getting off of focus and staying focused on what needs to be done.
And have her misleading you all over the place.
Exactly, because
you might have said something, dog.
He done said something. He done came with a word.
You might have said, look.
That's good. That's good to me. So we got
look.
Hey, big dog, I see you, bro.
That's good. Okay, we got submission down. So you do want a woman who is submissive. Okay, I've talked about independence.
Okay.
Let's get into that. Because I remember feeling like I gotta have all my ducks in a row. If I'm not a catch, if I'm not, nobody's gonna want me. You know what I'm saying? So how do you all feel about that? Do you is this a necessity for your woman to have it all together before you decide to wife her?
Having all together, what are you referring to?
What society says mean having it all together. She has to be making her own money.
Oh, okay,
She
that guy.
needs to
Okay,
be,
I got it. No, the answer is no. The answer is no. Because here's the thing. I think a lot of times women's definition of what makes them a catch is completely wrong. A lot of times, like, I've heard so many women say to other women, like, oh, oh, you girl, you're such a catch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got your own money, you know what I'm saying? You're doing this, you got this degree, you got that degree, and all that stuff is nice, but we don't care nothing about any of that at all.
Are you sure though?
At all.
Girl, Beyonce said, what you mean?
I don't care nothing about the fact that if you got your own money and all that, that's cool, but that doesn't make you attractive at all.
Man, I think it's mostly personality for me.
Yep. Personality and appearance.
So it's not
appearance is what's gonna draw you in. That's what's gonna pull you in. And then you meet them, and if their personality off, it's like, nah, I'm all right.
What would make their personality?
I don't know.
off?
It's just something that you don't. If you don't vibe with it, you don't vibe. I can't speak for everybody, so I can't say, hey, this is what makes somebody's personality off. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Okay. Well,
and you know what? And you and I were talking about that. It's about polarity.
What that mean? What polarity?
We were, in regarding to so all nature has polarity.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you got protons, you have electrons, negative and positive, and they attract each other. Opposites attract. So it's really all about polarity. If you're too much like me, then we're going to repel each other, and I'm not going to want anything to do with you. So you got, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of finding your opposite. You know what I mean? We're not looking for, as far as personality and everything, we're looking for things that we don't have. You know what I mean? To balance us out.
Yeah, polarity. That's what we need.
Because I said, you heard me say, now what that? Honey, get me together. Get me together. But that's just saying that opposites attract.
Yep.
You don't want nobody who is exact. Do you think, are you all opposite? Are y'all opposite?
All I'm gonna say is don't lose the people.
Look, no, but are you all opposite?
You got that.
He's saying right. But we are. It's okay for us to say, what's that mean? Just in case somebody out there doesn't know what it means.
No, I'm just talking.
We just giggling.
I'm just.
But are we the same now? In the beginning, initially, we were total opposites.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still think we are a bit opposite, but I had to kind of get myself together to be able to deal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the beast in me, not meaning like bad and argumentative, but just that woman, that goddess, that power, that force. There, he helped bring that out. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think are we opposite?
Are y'all opposite?
You think we're opposite? I mean, yeah. There's definitely, yeah. I mean, there's similarities, and it doesn't mean that you have to be completely different. I mean, you have to have things in common in order.
Yeah.
But as far as the way we interact with each other, the energy or whatever that we have, you have to be able to. There has to be. It can't be too much of one thing. You can't be competing with me. You know what I mean, for the same role, because it just won't work out.
I don't want your role. I don't want that.
I don't want it.
Let me say it mine. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, so I got a question. You know, women like to say, "Hey, chivalry is dead." Did chivalry die when women wanted to be equal to men? Like, they had a whole movement when women was trying to be equal. They wanted equal jobs. They wanted to do the same things. Did chivalry die around that time? I know that's a little off subject, but I'm saying, that's a saying that people say. So that was just.
Do you feel like chivalry is dead?
I still do my thing. I'm still a gentleman, but I don't
I
was
think
just
it depends on the woman, though.
Yeah, I think it depends.
So if we're talking about in generalizations,
Mhm.
has it died? Yes.
No, it has died.
Yeah.
Why? Because of the way the mentality of women.
Society has killed it.
Society has killed it.
yeah.
It's gone.
Because the bottom line, you have different movements. I don't know if y'all supposed to, say.
What you talking about? Feminism?
Yeah,
and stuff?
feminism, all
Okay,
that.
that's fine. We
But
can
you
say that.
have different movements that are, and while there might be good elements within it,
There are.
you can't have it both ways. So if you want equal, then it has to be equal. It can't be, one has an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be.
It's equal. You can open my
Yeah,
door
you
too.
got-
Yeah,
Sometimes
you can open my door. Then you can get your own gas.
Exactly.
You could, so
Accept what come with that. Y'all want that. Y'all gotta accept what come with it.
I'm like this one here.
That's me.
Uh-oh.
They done said it. They
Be
said it.
careful what you wish for. That's all we saying, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would
Look,
think
somebody said chivalry is top. That is true.
it's very true. It's very true. But yeah, I think society is killing it.
And I think another thing is what chivalry is taught, but what even chivalry has to still be received too.
Yeah.
So if you know what I'm saying, if we're trying to be chivalrous and you're offended by it, and that's what to a certain extent that's what's happening. You have a lot of times where you have people who are saying, I can open my own door, or I can do this, or I can do that, or they feel like it's being chauvinistic, in fact, to even show some form of chivalry. Yeah,
right.
It's a
Well,
lot.
I want to know. What I want to know is, what do you want as far as a woman? Because this is about what men want. What do you want in regards to finances when it comes to, housing and things? What role do you feel like the woman has to play? What do y'all expect from the woman?
If y'all want us to have our things together, yeah, we expect y'all to do it too. You know what I mean? How we supposed to build y'all up? You know what I mean? And then worry about what we got going on too. Like y'all should already have y'all together. That's what my mindset is now. You know what I mean? Like I want to meet on, like, hey, I might still have more than you, but at least be doing something. Like let me know that, hey, you getting your stuff together.
So you don't want just a plain old stay home wife.
No, that's perfect because we got it out the, you know what I mean? We got it out the mud. But I'm just saying, if I was to be dating now, you're talking about what men want, like, you know what I mean? If I was to be dating now, it's like, all right, hey, I ain't got time to be trying to figure out whatever you got going on. Please have that together, because I don't want to be caught. You not my daddy. All right, then. No, I'm trying. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help you, but
yeah,
you said I'm trying to act like your daddy.
Said you not.
No, I'm just saying.
I do be sometimes.
Look, I ain't even.
Can't say who said it. Me. I'm the one saying you not my daddy.
It must be me.
Look.
It must
No,
be me.
I'm just saying I ain't have to say nothing. I ain't even talking about her. I'm just talking about that's how
you
women
can't.
be
Because
acting.
my favorite thing is you can't dad me.
Ain't nobody trying to do that. Look.
So right now today, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Kenny. You gonna say?
I was saying I think it has to do with the man. Really, I think it, like I said, it goes back to try not to be deep, but I think it does go back to polarity. And I think it has to go due to the fact that if you're a certain way, you're looking for the opposite. So if you're a woman who is dominant, you need a man who's going to be a little bit more reserved, and vice versa. So as far as money, for me, myself, money is not an issue as far as what I'm looking for from her. There's other things that I need help with besides that, but to each his own, So for me, money is not a factor. For me, it's more peace. It's more help with just the kids. Really, it's peace. Coming home, peace with peace.
Am I peaceful? I think I'm peaceful.
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear them. They gone.
Turn the thing back on.
They gone.
Okay, because Taylor got this thing about, okay, so what I want to be able to say is I'm going to we like to be private, so I had to just behind the scenes discuss what's
You're
okay
fine.
to say.
You're fine.
Not.
You're fine.
I got the okay to give an example, right?
Okay.
So there have been plenty of times where, y'all know me. I'm an entrepreneur to heart. I be trying to get my businesses together.
Yes.
That's always been me, okay? With a man or without one.
Mhm.
But there have been plenty of times where in the process of me figuring it out, he like, hey man, you got to figure something. I mean, what is you going to do? You got to figure something out because it can't be all on me.
Sounds just like
Everything gonna be
Yeah.
But then now it's like, no, I mean, because now we got it out the mud. And so what makes you feel that way sometimes? And then other times it's like, no, you good. Are you good? I got you.
Man, sometimes
And-
you need that extra push.
But what if I don't want to push? What if I want to sit around and let you be the man and I'm gonna take care of these kids?
I'll
What
take
if
care of
that's
these
all I
kids.
want to do?
Hey,
that's
that's
cool.
fine
saying
too.
that's all
That's
I
fine
wanna do.
too.
Mhm,
But the thing is,
What if that's what I want to do? What is it
Mhm.
that you're looking for from
But if-
me?
Mhm.
I will say this, speaking just for me, that's fine. My thing is this, whatever you're going to do, you have to understand that there's still a responsibility on your part. So if you're saying, well, I just want to be with the kids or whatever, that's fine. I want to stay home and be that. So if I come home and there ain't no food, I'm not going to be okay. Because I'm like, what we doing?
Because if that's the road that you signed
Because
up
if you
for,
decide you're gonna do that, then I should at least be able to come home and be able to eat.
that's why I be making them. That's why I be making them curry beans.
So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me I don't work the 12-hour day, right? I gotta come home and cook for not only me and the kids, but for her too. You know what I mean? Come on, she's spoiled.
Or better yet, you come home, and you smell the remnants of food that was passed, and then you're like, well, what? So what we eating? Like, oh, we had, and you're like, oh, y'all had. Oh, okay.
Nah, kids, you be doing them like that.
Y'all not gonna get on this live act up.
Y'all not gonna get on here. Y'all not
gonna get here and act up. Okay, let's get past here. This is what I want to say.
Yeah.
Let's get to talking about shapes and things.
Oh, okay.
Because we talking about, because they talked about what they did want with somebody who was attractive. Okay.
Yes.
So what do you want from looks?
Shapes.
What kind of shape?
What kind of shape?
Man, I can't speak for every man, but men like variety. You know what I mean? We like all shapes. It ain't no like I'm not a fan of, you know what I mean, thicker girls, you know.
You're not a fan of thicker? What
I'm
you
talking
mean?
about like thicker girls, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I like shapely girls, I like skinny girls, I love women.
She looking like, oh.
I got love.
We got a general.
But
So
I do
men
have
like shapes.
Yeah, we like skinny. We like skinny is a shape. You get what I'm saying? Thick is a shape, fat is a shape. All those are shapes. So whatever you can, we like shapes. We like variety. That's what I can speak for myself. I can't speak for Kenny. You know what I mean?
Variety.
For me, I'm really into health. You know what I'm saying? It's less about the fact that, like, because there's some skinny fat. You know what I'm saying?
Skinny fat.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah,
I want
skinny out of shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want, because that's what is most appealing to me, being in shape, taking care of your body, and not just for physicality, but it says something about your personality as well. So yeah, for me, it's all they're saying. What's that? Heart shape, square, triangle,
Who said
and
this?
shape.
Who said it? That's Sevilla. It can't be nobody but Sevilla, or am I wrong? State your name.
They like them.
Or shape, square, triangle. They
said,
like
you know
them.
what I'm saying?
That's Sevilla.
Shapes
said,
are
"I
beautiful.
Any shape I can think of, they like it."
They like
That you can
It's
think
gotta.
of.
Hey, she
in my
ain't lying,
in my opinion, it just got to be to me. For me, like, it's, I don't care what the shape is, but make it the best shape that you got. You know what I mean? Like, stay in shape. Don't lose your shape.
Here's
You know
my
what I'm saying?
thing. I don't be believing that, because it takes, when you look at somebody, this look has to be enough for you to want to go up and approach them.
Yep.
Okay?
Right.
So y'all not gonna say, oh, any.
Oh,
She's saying men in general.
men in general.
Well, like I said, it depends.
You know it's me.
It really depends.
It really depends. Okay.
It really depends because
I will say that's true for him because
what's up, Steven? Hey, I love you, Steven. You my girl. You know that.
No, it really does depend because it could be one. You can see some tall, thin girl. You're like, man, she's bad. And then you see some thick girl. You're like, okay, she bad too. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to look good. Period.
Got to, yeah. That's what's gonna draw us in. You gotta look good. You gotta.
But what if she stopped looking good? Then what?
You say what if she stops looking good?
Yeah.
I mean, women can get a little comfortable. You know, they got their catch.
That
like, we made it. What more do I gotta do?
So when you say get comfortable, what you mean?
What you mean?
I'm just saying,
just say them. Just be specific. You go ahead and say it.
Y'all a little different when you're single, man. You're
okay,
sexy,
what you doing?
You're sexy every day. You wear your heels. You got your little lip out. Hey.
Someone said, is it the face?
And I ain't saying there ain't nothing wrong with being comfortable. You know what I mean? Just don't lose your sexy just because you married. You get comfortable and all that.
Somebody said, is it the face? No, they want that body yaddy too. They just said.
No, that's not true. Want the face too.
Face. It's the face that's gonna draw me in, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of faceless bodies out here. Them bodies was looking good, but them faces.
I can't do it.
That ain't somebody you wife.
Nah, I like some. I like some I can look at and smile like.
Yeah. You're not wifing a body with no face.
Ooh, not a body without the face. Now,
no,
I ain't know nothing about that.
I mean, there's some people that will, but
people that will. It's somebody for everybody.
Somebody out there with a good body, and I don't know what you mean by but they might have a bomb personality.
They might. Yeah.
They sure, yep.
Right. You right.
Sure might.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to get in the door.
You right.
That personality. Who said
you gotta look? You gotta look like something.
Somebody want something with a face, okay? And then how do y'all expect us to keep our bodies? So what makes us come up off our comfortability? What you want us to do? What you expect women to continue to do?
I can't speak for women. I don't know.
I didn't say speak.
They want us to maintain it. They want us to maintain
it. And a realistic expectation.
Please, a realistic expectation.
So for instance, like I don't expect you to be 26-year-old.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Because that's not practical.
Because 26-year-old Kirsten body is gone.
You know what I'm saying? And just like you don't expect me to be, the younger version of me.
He was little.
But the whole point is you expect me though. You don't want me to just let myself go.
I do not. I agree.
So everyone, you have to put that maintenance in it. And to me, it says something about who you are. It says if you're willing to let yourself completely go, then you don't care about me enough to what I mean, because you'll put on your face to go out. Or you'll go and do the things.
But I want to look good to me too, though.
Yeah,
I want to look good to me too.
Look, he had
I got you.
Yeah, whoever said, tell them fellas, we got you, dog.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you. Get out. We gonna hold you down, man.
Yeah, realistic expectations I think are important.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not. No one's saying that y'all gotta maintain. I mean, we know children, what I'm saying, and things shift.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But in the shift, let's not blame it all.
You know
what I'm saying? You still got, you know what I'm saying? You still got to figure out a way to try to draw us in because we're visual. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it has to be exactly like it was, but do you just forget effort at all? You just like, whatever, this is how it is now.
No, we ain't forgetting effort, but
I want to do y'all understand the time it takes for this effort after you have kids. Do y'all?
What do you mean? As far as how long it takes to snap back?
And y'all say something I don't like because
snap back. Or can I be specific? Maybe getting specific areas waxed or shaved and things like this. Do y'all understand the effort that it takes to keep these things up to par and visual? Because by the time you done chase the kid all day, two of them. By the time you didn't chase them your day, because you might have woke up thinking, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get to this bush.
Okay.
Or things. I'm gonna get to this. But then by the time you done chase these folks churn around and then everybody wants something, then they say they don't expect you have no money, but you see you gotta mix these bottles.
Come
and
on, come on,
around
mix.
you still gotta do that because they do genuinely care about the finances, but they just not gonna say that.
What about
And
you? Need to get close
all
on the mic
that-
on this.
But give me my mic.
Get the mic, because this
And,
is just
and by the time you done did all of that, then now here come nighttime and you looking around like, oh, you didn't get to it. Did you?
Hey,
Did you get to it?
You was causing static on that mic.
Oh, sorry.
that's
Did
it
you
right
get
there.
to it?
That's it right there.
Look.
It's a
So
lot.
I just wonder if y'all consider when y'all expecting all of these things, do you consider the time that sometimes some of this maintenance takes?
But go. No.
I was going to say, well, we take that into consideration, and we're not being unrealistic in all of that. And by all means, take the time to do whatever you need. If you need, I've always told her, if you need a couple of hours to get out of the house and do whatever you need to do, well, go.
We're not going to say that. We're not going to keep saying that because we talked last episode about schedules and such.
Okay.
So ain't no go. That's not even realistic.
You can still listen. How old are your kids?
Anywho, what's the next topic?
Kids? How old is your oldest?
What's the next topic? Go.
she say next.
Girl, but it takes time. We try to do our best, but y'all wanted to. You understand that it's not gonna be like it was when you met us.
Sure.
But you want us to try to at least maintain.
I mean, don't just stop.
You want us to still look good. So the short end of all this is appearance matters.
Absolutely.
You want your partner to always look good.
And after they marry you.
And it's
the same thing for men too. I'm not gonna leave not address the men. I mean, I'm sure there's things that you all look at in us and that you want to make sure that still remains. You know what I mean? So, we go, I think the fellas, we gotta run, we gotta, be careful about when we eat, what we eat, all that kind of stuff as well. So
ladies, make sure you got your appointment down at
the wax factory.
What you call it, kid?
Absolutely.
The DW
at the EWC.
EWC. Make sure you get your appointments because
they don't want that fur burger.
They don't want that burger. They don't want a fur burger. That is
so funny. All right, we got looks. We got.
Hey, I got one.
What?
Oh, what you want? Something that you want?
Or do you know what? I'm gonna we can say this one for the last topic.
Oh,
but
Lord.
Is it sex?
No, it ain't even sex.
Okay.
But do y'all want to talk about it, or Kenny? Do you want to bring up your topic?
Oh,
I'm good. Whatever.
Go ahead.
Hey, so what? This is. I know a lot of men probably be wanting to ask women this, but what do y'all feel about polygamy, sister wives? You know what I mean? What do you guys feel about it?
Me first.
Okay.
Yeah, women first. Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right. So let me say this.
I'm going after you go.
Let me say this. Let's talk about this. So what you're saying, Deontay, is the idea of a sister wife is all right with you.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let's talk about this. So before I knew anything about it, I was just like, what is that? Like, that's real cult. Like ain't nobody got time for that. Like, that's not. But I will say this. I'm not interested. Somebody flatlined. Look what somebody said.
That's the Via too.
The thought of it. Have y'all watched the show Becoming Sister Wives or whatever?
I ain't never watched it.
So I watched it.
Yeah, I ain't watched it.
And I saw how.
Because they weird.
Not the couple that I saw. How helpful it was to have another wife in the house. I'm just talking about a show, ladies and gentlemen. I saw this. I saw how, one mom was doing one thing, another mom and the kids just as happy as they want to be in the middle, just living a good life, right?
Uh-huh.
So my idea of what it was from seeing that was like, well, look at that. It can work. Now, do I want to do it? No. Because somebody got a hump. and that means humping time. You got to schedule your humping time and all of that. I'm not interested in that part. Now, having an extra helping hand, great idea, but you can get a nanny or something for that. That's just how I feel. But I don't think it's cultish anymore.
Me?
You
Somebody
can.
go. Okay.
So me,
That can't go. The ladies going first. Ladies going first.
Can't do it. Okay, this is how I feel about sister wives.
Okay, come on.
Right now, I feel like I understand. We've talked about this, and I've heard him out, and I've heard the vision, and I get the vision in regards to, like he was saying, it's a helpful thing. However, I feel like everybody has to be on the same page. Can't be no sneaking. You around here, you doing that. I don't think that's okay. And also, I feel like the man has to be in a position. Now, listen, this is what I said on the surface. But the man has to be in a position to where everybody is comfortable. Can't nobody be lacking for nothing. Can't nobody be wanting for nothing.
Yeah, he got to take care of everybody.
He got to take care of everything. Because like right now, when I get to the store and it's something I want, I'm getting it. I don't want it to be, well, you know, I got to do it. No. I can't help nothing about them folks over there and what they got going. I don't know nothing about that. So
but if you a sister wife, it's not them folks over there. Y'all won. All of y'all. I'm just
saying, like, however it works. What if they want to have, you know, I don't know how this works or how it set up, or if they would be everybody be in the same home. I would assume everybody in the same home. I don't know. But what I know is you have to be financially stable enough to make sure everybody has everything that they want and need. There's no way you should be around here with multiple wives and you can barely on a tight budget. There's it should be that way.
You got to take care of each wife and each kid.
You got to take good care of everybody. Now, for me, at this very moment, it's a no for me. But we do have this conversation. We have it openly. We discuss what it would look like and how this works. But right now, nothing is adding up for me. So it's a no for me.
Let Kenny say. What you say?
For me,
you want a sister wife?
Do I? No. I don't. I understand it. I understand. I mean, a lot of, I've seen, looking in the comments, I've seen there's a lot of references where it does work. I think that we're in a society where the West says that is taboo. Therefore, it's very easy to look at it without even considering the benefits of it. So I can see it on both sides. But like I said, it's worked for centuries. It's worked in the Bible. They did it in the Bible too. It worked in the Bible. It worked. And yeah, there's downsides to that. There is jealousy and things like that. But me personally, I kind of agree with Candace in regard to, number one, the man's got to really, in my opinion, he got to be loaded. He's got to have the money to be able to really juggle that. I ain't got it like that. That's number one. Number two, I don't know if maybe it's because I've been raised in this culture. I don't know if my mentality, if I have enough to split between two. I just don't know if I'm made up that way to be able to, you know what I mean? Like
juggle too?
Yeah, because
in the same house?
Not even that. It's not even about the work. It's just, I'm talking about the emotional part of it. Like, I love you and I love you. Like that.
You saying you can't love two women at one time?
I don't know if that's something that I'm capable of.
What say you, honey?
Because
this one, sign him up.
Man, I don't want to get too deep on y'all, but love is infinite. You know what I mean? That's an infinite thing. It ain't no limit on love. So I can't.
You can't hear it?
No, I got it. I'm good. I fixed it.
No, I was just saying love is infinite. You really can't put no limit on love. You know, now, I can't. You know what I mean? But that's how I was brought up. I was brought up.
Click on this one.
I was brought up with a loving family. But what can you go up?
Which one?
Go up a couple of them.
Said when both men hit the locker room, they'll tell the truth. We would love to have multiple ladies in the same house. The men say yes.
So somebody asked a good question. Is that a form of greed, man?
Oh, okay.
That's a great question. And to some, or to many, honestly, it may seem like greed, but you just gotta pay attention to like your surroundings and what type of men that are available. You know what I mean? And if you're thinking about the furthering of the human race, it's a lot of them you want to kind of wean out. You know what I mean? You want the dominant traits. You want the manly men and all that. So it's not a lot of us. You get what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. So I think that those should be the example that we want to bring on in the future. Like, it's a lot of this, like, man, I don't want my kids to grow up in a world like that. You get what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, that's just all I'm saying.
So basically, for in the way he has, presented it, is about building empires too. And like you said, the help with the sister wives. If you got everybody in there together, one know how to do this one and this one do that, and then all the kids got all their siblings together and they're comfortable.
That's a true kingdom.
In-house school, home school, all the kids together, because two of the wives may know how to do that. My thing would be too, somebody had mentioned in here, can you juggle that? That was my question.
Yeah,
two,
that's the thing.
One, you have to be financially stable, but two, can you juggle it? Because I know sometimes he be around here looking like I need me a man cave, because me and these children around here them random low. So my thing is, if you be trying to catch you a little quick break out on the porch or wherever, because you just need your me time, whether we're getting on your nerves or not, you just need your me time, then let's take into account that you have to have time for me, time for the current children you have, time for however many wives and their children, plus your me time. All I hear is my time getting cut.
But I will say this. I'll say this. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I hate that.
But what I will say is this. Yeah, there's a lot in regards to the whole juggling situation and all that. That's a legitimate issue or point. But I can see the bit, like, let me tell you, any man, the idea to be able to have multiple women to have sex with, that's a good option. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying
because
what's the face?
Because here's the thing, because y'all's libido, and a lot of time it ain't where ours is, and so we be like, so the thing is, sometimes it sucks. Because you're in a situation where you may really want it, and she may only be good twice that month. And you're like, come on, man. And then you want me to.
Well, then that's why you. So you saying that's why you might also.
No, I'm not saying that's because I. But I'm saying I can
get your sister wife, because you can go and knock on her door.
Now I do
go tap on the door.
Yeah, so I'm saying I can understand. There's a definite appeal to that. It's an appeal to it. It's just. I don't know if the negative for me, I don't know if the positive for me personally outweighs the added responsibility that comes with it, So that's just my personal opinion.
Oh Lord, that's so they need the hump multiple times a week.
Man, it ain't so.
Y'all looking for a good face.
So honestly,
y'all looking for.
All right, can we? We ain't even done with that.
Oh,
we keep trying to. Really
but what I'm saying is, man, like, women, y'all for the most part, I'm not gonna speak on all women, but most women are catty against each other. And it's like, hey, sometimes it take the man to step in and like, all right, it may be a little messy and like, all right, we ain't seen this in centuries, you know what I mean? But trying to bring that lifestyle back, because hey, it thrived. That's where we come from. We come from kingdoms. We come from royalty, and that's how they did it. That's how they built kingdoms. That's how they ran empires. You know what I mean? So we got to kind of get back to that mind state, back to that mentality, and running kingdoms. That's what we are. That's why we want to shine. That's why we want to be the freshest, because that's who we are. But we got to understand that. But women also got to understand that, because y'all the ones that make all this come together, man. Y'all do.
I think the bottom line, it comes to the fact of the comfort level between it. I can't tell, someone that their idea is wrong. You know what I mean? I can't tell, and a lot of times people will feel some way about, what people decide to do in their own situations. And I don't, to each his own, we all have free will.
Do you think polygamy is wrong?
Do I think it's wrong? There's too many examples of it in the Bible for me to say that it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's too many times in the Bible where it was mentioned and it wasn't condemned.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you know, I've seen times in the Bible where it showed up and it was problematic, but I haven't seen it show up and be condemned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't say yes or no. So
yeah, I don't know that I'm not gonna say that it's wrong because it's people out here that live their life that way. However, I'm not interested in that right now. I don't know that I ever will be, but we have had the conversation and it's not like a fight in the house or nothing because we have the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about me not wanting to be a sister?
I respect it.
Yeah. And you're good with that, right? Yeah. He's fine.
That's definitely, I respect that.
Yeah.
But
we just talk about it.
All I'm asking is, you know, just have the conversation because that's where we come from. If y'all want to, you know what I mean, be royal and go back to where we come from, we got to start thinking about where we come from. Man.
Did y'all say y'all wanted sex yet? Do men want?
oh, we definitely want sex.
Did we talk about that?
Absolutely.
We don't even have to talk about that. You know, that's a
given.
That's a given. It's not.
Pause. Somebody's disagreeing.
What?
Yeah.
It says, y'all, this type of lifestyle is super wrong. Ask them this: would they want the other? Would they want it to be the other way around?
I have multiple husbands.
If that's what she wish, man. I mean,
that's Danny Jr. Honestly, this is what I'll say. Number one, I never said that that's something that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But number two, what I will say is, if it is wrong to you, that's fine. But you can't just say something without receipts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I don't feel like it's a wrong lifestyle for somebody.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's wrong. However, what I do feel is wrong is like if I'm saying I don't like it, I don't want it, and you just still out here doing whatever, then that's where it becomes a problem. So
right.
saying that we can have this conversation and hear him say he feels like it's a lifestyle that probably should come back or would work if it came back around or that's what we did. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with having the conversation either. I like our open conversation, like us being able to be candid and open with each other and have real conversations. I'm okay with that. But as long as we respect each other at the end, whatever conclusion we come to is what it is for me.
So in a situation like that, if I agree with that lifestyle and then she say she don't agree with that lifestyle, it's like, hey man, all right, I respect that. So I'm not going to try to deal in that lifestyle until she come to her. You know what I mean? Like, hey, she may never, but I love her that much. It's like, all right, if you ain't with it, then I ain't with it. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. Like I'm with it if you with it. You get what I'm saying? But if you're not with it, I'm not with it. So
yeah.
I think the variety that Ken was talking about earlier simply excites some men. I don't know if it will work for everyone. Like me, for example, I can't do it. To each his own.
Yeah, that's fine. You know,
it ain't nothing wrong with everybody having their own life and how they want to do it. Nothing wrong with that.
And that's why I completely agree. I mean, I don't think that's something I can do. Yeah. But one thing I'm a proponent of is, like, and I will say it again, saying something is wrong without proof that it's wrong, I'm not with it. You got to give me receipts. Don't just say something's wrong without, the proof. Just because if you're in your feelings, you're in your feelings. But you can't just say it's wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So, is there a specific amount of times that you feel is okay? Because we spoke about, y'all said sex is a given. Is there a time where you feel like, okay, this is too little? Because I know y'all could just go all the time, but what is the it's too minimum? Is that something that we can say? Is that something y'all look at and be like, man, it's not enough?
I don't know, man. In your younger years, like when you get older, you slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? In your younger years, it's like, man, we can't control that shit. We just want to go. That's just what it is. It's
so you all right if we go a couple months at a time?
A couple months. That's.
I mean, you know what I mean. By the month.
That is ridiculous. Who gonna go a couple? You can't go no.
I'm just asking.
You can't go. You can't go a couple days, girl. Can't go a couple hours.
See how he want to play. See how he want to be on the screen and play.
No, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Man, go on it. Hey, Danny, go on it. Ask your question or whatever. We still got a little time."
Yeah, you can type it up.
Said he wish I can chime in and speak on
Danny,
this.
I keep telling you it's in the. Did we put the link?
Yeah, just
The link is always there.
Go on and put
Let me
Danny
see if
on.
I can.
You gonna add Danny to the?
I'm gonna see if Danny can be added.
The link is always there.
Danny, look in the chat. I just put the link right there. See if you can click that link, and you're free to come in
And chime in. Come on,
and
chime.
say what you
'Cause
want.
we almost at our time, y'all. Y'all did good though. Y'all
Don't
did
speak
good.
on it, Danny, and then be running like, oh, they done sent me the link for real. Don't run, Danny.
The link is right there if you want to come on in and chime on in.
Y'all did good. I'm so
Y'all
proud
did
of
really
y'all.
good.
Y'all was so chatty.
What I want, and I feel like at kids. So at the end of this, and he said what he wanted. Do you feel like you're what the you fit the description? Like, am I keeping up or what?
I do. I think I've done a good job at
Mhm.
being exactly what it is my husband wants. There are some areas that I can improve on,
Mhm.
but for the most part, I'm it.
You that deal. Bottom line,
I don't know what else I can do.
never would you be able to. You'll mess around and find that you can't do better.
Listen,
You're right.
I'm
I'm
it, and it is what it is.
Okay.
What about you? What about you?
No, it don't. I got me a winning chicken. Damn. When I win that chicken.
I feel like I've done that. And let me tell you why I feel like I'm all that and more, you know, because at the end of the day, I learned how to be dope for myself. When I stopped trying to figure out, because, they'll say, it's good or whatever. When I stopped trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to be? How do I need to be? And just started that for me, I believe that kind of reignited and rekindled some things, because I think a confident woman is a turn on for men too. So when you're sure of yourself and you're confident and you're feeling yourself and you're loving yourself, most times it'll make you do these things to keep up yourself. And then that in return keeps them happy. So I love myself. And in return, he could feel them vibes that I give off myself. And that, what you say?
Can I add? Oh.
You can try.
Oh, because I would say that I just a word of advice for the ladies that are listening. There's nothing that is more of a turn on for men than true femininity.
What you mean?
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but we know it when we see it.
Okay.
So
what the hell is you talking about, man?
Come on.
He know what he's saying. He know I'm with you.
True femininity.
Woman. A true
feminine woman.
How do they carry themselves?
How they carry themselves?
Like us.
Yeah, how about that?
I
like
that.
There's some folks out here. That's how.
Yep.
That's how true feminine woman looks. Look at your screen, and ladies, a true feminine woman, look yourself in the mirror. That's what you're gonna see.
That's it. Look at your screen. That's good. This was good. This was fun. Y'all gonna have to come back. We have to find something else to talk about.
Humble.
Come back. Hey, I told you gotta charge us. We charging the fee next
What?
week.
I got a rider.
I have one quick question though.
Yes.
Okay, because we did mention about a lady in the street with a freaking
Freaking bed.
So what I want to know is how do y'all feel about, are you the type of man that will prefer it to be that way? Or do you mind if your lady is a little sexy out in public and a little sexy on the things that maybe she posts? And you know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about that as far as your woman?
Oh, you mean as far as, putting it out there for everyone else to see?
Yeah, I mean, just being,
I'll say,
I don't know.
hey,
go ahead.
If you want to, hey,
I already know the answer to this.
Do what you do, man.
That's what he say all the time.
I'm saying if you want to be sexy and that's the way you feel sexy and beautiful, just do it tasteful. But I'm just saying,
What's
like,
tasteful?
What's tasteful?
you know what's tasteful. Y'all
I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta explain it to me like I
Sexy.
For me, I'll say this. I don't mind you, because I know everyone likes a little bit of affirmation. However, I don't want it to be.
You mean affirmation? You talking about affirmation from the public?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All y'all do. But what I don't want is you looking available. You know, so
yeah.
you're looking hungry,
Looking thirsty.
So
thirsty, parched.
Yeah. But hey, man, so you don't want what you saying is you don't want your wife to be attractive to other men.
That's
No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't want other men to be able to think that she's obtainable.
I want my wife. I want when people walk by like, dang, ooh, and look back like, ooh, I like that. That's what
you think. You don't want them to think that I'm attainable.
I don't want them to think that she's attainable. Man. I want them. You know, that's the thing. I don't mind them. I don't mind them admiring.
Hey, guess what?
But I don't want them to think that they can come and try to step to it.
If they do step to her, but with that aura she giving off, they ain't gonna step to her anyway. If she got that queen in her, but I'm just saying when they do step to her, they already gonna know they gonna have to come correct. And
that's cool. I'm just saying me, I ain't having it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Duty wild.
Duty wild. Taste of
That must be that.
Somebody said, "What is looking available?" What
is looking available mean?
Come on, y'all know what looking available is. I gotta explain that.
How do you look available though?
How do you look available? You know you look available if somebody comes up to you, like, hey, you know,
people
come up to you.
You got,
but that's not because she looks. Is it?
You know what? I mean, yeah, you got that's true because you have some people who you just can't.
Don't care nothing.
They don't care nothing about it. It's more attractive knowing that they're not available.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't got the thirst in me though.
My thing is this. Like, so if I go somewhere and I'm printing in the front,
not print.
You know what I'm saying?
Candace, get him.
If I'm that's an issue, right?
They say that's her job. That's her job to let her know she ain't available. That's
absolutely.
That's true, but it's also everyone's individual job to make sure as well.
I say
absolutely.
I say bring sexy back. Be sexy every day.
That's what you say.
That's what I say. Be sexy every day. Why not? Why not? You know how short life is. Be sexy every day, everybody. Everybody, men, women, children, be sexy every day.
Children.
Let's talk about people. Everybody live your best life, live it to the fullest.
Absolutely.
What's this one say on screen?
Posts is something that people see differently.
True.
It should be discussed prior for sure. So are you saying before I post, I need to consult him? Is that what you're saying? I think you should take into consideration his feelings. I don't see who, and again, we can't see unless you give permission for us to see your name, who you are. So that's why we're not addressing your names. Yeah. But some of them we can see, some we can't. And this one I can't see. So are you saying? So do you saying you want Kirsten to talk to you about her posts first?
No, no. Number one, I trust Kirsten. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I think that every woman should consider her husband, you know, in regards to what she's, you know, putting out there, you know, flat out.
That makes sense to me.
This one says there's an energy that gives off available. Come on
now.
That's the energy.
Who available? What energy is giving off available? Who's giving off that energy?
You can see it in somebody's. I can see it in a post when you see somebody's thirst.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, I do. We just
somebody being thirsty. You being thirsty
for the full purposes of the show. Asking them
my
to
mama
explain
be sexy every day. I swear to life. Yeah.
I swear life's too short. Feel good.
Be sexy every day.
Look
baby.
good every day.
Every day, baby.
But okay, I could go real deep and not deep into it, but I can go further because my thing
go
is
ahead, Kenny, go ahead.
In regards to who are you being sexy for? If it's for you,
yeah.
If it's for you, why is it out in public? Like, why? What is?
Hey, friend.
What's up, Shari?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't understand.
If it's out in public, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
saying if it's about being sexy for you, for self-affirmation, then the question begs, what are you looking for by going out and being sexy for all to see, or putting a post that's revealing a lot? What is it? What is the goal?
It's a declaration, ain't it?
A declaration of what?
To say, I don't know. Whatever
To say I'm free. I'm out.
I don't know that I feel. I don't.
That's like saying I'm humble.
To express that you're beautiful, like that might be what you want to express. Like, man, I felt great today. I want to go on and put this picture out. You get what I'm saying? Just understand.
But I'm saying, but in putting the picture out, what are you hoping to get in return from the picture?
It's just like you showing people a photo album back in the days. You get what I'm saying? It's the same.
But even in showing somebody the photo album, you're wanting somebody to say,
oh, you look good.
Cute.
That's my point.
That's my point. So you're looking for affirmation.
That's my point. So it's like that's the part I'm saying. It's like, so what are we? So why do we need? I'm not saying. How much? I mean, we all need some kind of outside affirmation. I think but how much do we actually need from the outside?
Affirmation comes from being children and being, look, mommy, look what I did. That's just something that we grew up. That's just something that's honestly might be it might be a natural thing in us to want affirmation. Like, look what I got, look what I did. Look at me, mommy. You know what I mean? So
but is it okay? Well, this is a whole different topic. But is that okay though?
Is it okay to want affirmation?
That much affirmation from outside people. I'm not talking about your family. I'm not talking about your husband. I'm talking about to crave that affirmation from the outside world.
You got to understand. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, read it.
You got to understand that our culture influences us a lot. So you know what I mean. That's affirmation from our culture. Like, all right, I feel like. I'm like when you represent the hood, like I'm from the hood. That's affirmation from that culture that you grew up in. Like it's just affirmation is just a part of our life. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't shun away from it. If you feel sexy and want to show people, that's just like, all right, man, I feel good. I just got my hair done. I'm going out tonight. This is the same thing.
Agreed. It is the same thing. I'm just trying to see why we need it so much from outside people.
It's because when you feel good, you want to show people how good and how good you feel, like how good you look and how good you feel. Like, man, I'm going out tonight, or we going to dinner. You know what I mean?
So looking at that. So I understand the affirmation. You're wanting that now. So then make it sexy. So what is it that we're looking for from being sexy out in public then? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Want somebody to say you look sexy.
You want somebody to say you look sexy, and I want to have sex with you.
Nah, not really.
Well, for me, I'm not going. Okay, so let me just say, for me, when I was growing up, and I don't know if this is answering the question at all, but when I was growing up, like, say it was the weekend, you got to get up, clean up, all of that. Y'all drag the trash down to the end of the driveway so the trash man can come get it. My mom would flip out if we would even just get up out the bed. Okay, hold on. She would flip out if we would just get up, half sleep tired, and go throwing trash and go outside looking any kind of way. Like she was like, what are you doing? Taking the trash, like you said. My mom would make us change your clothes, comb your hair, like brush your hair. You don't know who coming up the street, and you're not getting ready to represent me that way, and you never know who gonna know you and nothing else. She wouldn't let us go a certain way in a grocery store. So for me, it was all about representation. Now, as far as posting and all of that, I don't know. But when I go out, I step out and I'm living my best life, all because I was just kind of raised that way. You are presentable. What do they say? First impression is the last impression. I guess the impression you giving. But I don't mean be sexy all the time. Not that. But I mean,
I think that's different.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is different.
That's different. It's getting affirmation, getting compliment. That's different. I get that. Looking cute, whatever, feeling good and confident. I get that. But when it comes to wanting other people to find me sexy,
Right.
That gets a little dangerous. That gets a little gray to me.
No, that's true. No, that's true. It's true. Now this says, but you said that we like public affirmation every now and then, Kenny. That's for us, not to be not to be available. So we like sexy for ourselves, but not be sexy to be available. Like I'm hearing that said. And then it says, I think it's an extra confidence booster. And that's true. I think this one right here, honey. Okay. We want to read this one. Okay, let me ask this. So is it not okay to look the same way you looked to get your husband? Then as of now being off the market, I feel
that's a good question.
Should look the same way you got him or her.
I think
well, when you were with him, when you got your husband, you were looking available. So
let me think. Do they mean do they mean like the way we look just physically, our bodies, or just in general? I'm not.
What if she was just being fly, minding her business, and you came out of nowhere and came into her bubble?
Looking fly and being sexy are two different things.
I'm just saying, like, you get what I'm saying? Whatever she had going on attracted that was sexy to you. What you get what I'm saying? Like, what besides that? What else brought you into that realm? You get what I'm saying?
Kirsten, so it wasn't the fact that I looked at her and I thought, man, she looks sexy. I mean, I thought she was physically attractive. But it was more so the way she carried herself. She was stoic, and I liked her personality as well.
Is that not sexy? That's a part of being sexy. A great personality.
No, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can. It depends on how you define sexy. I think what we were talking about is taking photos and posting them online and all that kind of stuff, and dressing a certain way, like risky photos in a tasteful manner. And so in regards to that, I think that is kind of sacred for your husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with Kirsten going out and looking sexy and being feminine and all. That's a good thing. You know, being put together on it. But when it comes down to being sexy, you know what I mean?
Sexy equals doing it and doing it and doing it.
I think that's different. That's another level.
What's your definition of sex? Okay.
Sexy is. Yeah.
And everybody got their own definition of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
because some people could just say sexy is just confidence in general.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. So it's just it depends on your definition.
I guess it depends on the person, and I get out of asking it because, like, as far as what men want, you know,
they want somebody sexy. Whatever their definition of sexy is.
You definitely want to know this, and to confirm what Deontay was saying, you definitely want somebody. Where people look at and you can show off, like, yeah, she's bad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's bad. I know.
That's what
you know what I'm saying? But I don't want somebody looking at her like, you know, like, you know, I don't want to get her. Like, oh, okay, hold on.
Look, kid want to hear it though. Look at her. Look, see.
She want to know.
No, I don't want nobody gonna say dang to me. My husband says it's enough, so I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need it.
You gotta be real though.
I'm serious.
I'm just saying, if somebody from the outside be like, "Hey, you are truly beautiful,"
I'm gonna say, "Thank you so much."
Would that not make your day though?
I already knew that though. She not telling me nothing I ain't already know.
I'm just saying, would that not make your day though?
It's not gonna make my day. It's not gonna make my day. I think it's a kind thing to say to me, but I already know that.
Yeah. So that's just like me knowing, like, hey, I'm a truly handsome guy. But if somebody say you are truly handsome, that will make your day.
Flattering.
It'll have you.
Make my day though.
Like for me, if someone said that to me, I would be flattered. But it would.
I'm not phased. It doesn't make me.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
not
be gone in about
anymore.
5 minutes.
That kind of. We get what you're saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah. In the moment that they say, I guarantee you'll be thinking about it later.
Wow.
So therefore, it made your day. You know what I mean? You could be down, you could be walking with your head down. Somebody say, man, hey, pick your head up and smile, handsome. That's gonna make your day.
That's different. What you just said is different. That's
sexy.
That would definitely what you just said.
If somebody said to you, you know, no,
that what you just said, that'll definitely make my day. Especially if I'm looking down and they say, you know, and they notice that part. But for somebody say you pretty and you sexy,
I ain't gonna admit it, but that will make your day, kid. You'll be thinking.
Now this is true. Said, but that is an ego booster for someone outside of my spouse. Would make me feel good. Like, yeah, I still got it.
Yeah.
Taylor, stop my sideburns.
Yeah.
What you need it for?
Turns down and he done put. What you say?
I said, what you need it for?
She said they said it's just an ego booster.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing.
Everybody like a little ego booster.
Yeah, everybody love a little ego boost.
Yeah,
Little ego boost.
just a little one from time to time.
And it ain't
every
nothing.
now
It
and
ain't
again.
nothing
If
wrong
you
with
go
that,
in there
people.
and-
There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
This was fun. Did we read all of these comments? This was real good. We stayed on here real long.
Just looking good all around.
What men want. All right. I think we got a handle on it.
You got a handle.
So all of our singles, hopefully this was helpful to anybody, or even our married people. They still want us to say sexy. They really want us to keep it up. We
For
can't
us.
just be let go. They don't like that. They're
Keep it sexy, man.
they don't like that.
And
Don't
whatever your definition of sexy is, keep it that way.
keep it
They
that way.
get no appointments with the EWC because they don't want no fur burgers.
They
Kenny,
don't want
my
for-
kid, my brother, my sister, we love
What's up,
y'all.
man?
And they might gonna tell you, oh, it's fine. You can stay home, be a stay-at-home wife, but don't believe that. Get you a
You better
side.
find a way to make some money.
I mean, yeah, it helps. You know, it definitely helps.
And that's that. This was good. All right. We're going to get on off of here. We've held you long. Thank you, everybody, for staying with us. I hope you enjoyed our husbands. We love them. We hope you did too. Hopefully, they'll come back one day. Deontay's talking about charging, and we ain't got it like that yet. So
Kenny, we need our fees, bro. We need them.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it off camera. We'll get our fees together. Get our
fees.
riders in place and everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
But this was good. This was real good. Well, we're going to let y'all go. Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us on Conversations where it's lit.
We're lit.
And everything is lit.
Good night.
Bye.